Do you suffer from debilitating migraines? You know, that throbbing pain in the front or side of your head that's so severe you're unable to work or do anything other than retreat into a dark and quiet room? Have you had them for years and just haven't found a solution? Call Dr. Elizabeth Eversole and put an end to your debilitating migraines forever. Or go to her website at www.handmadehealth.com. That's www.handmadehealth.com.
Hi, this is Paul Miranda with FridayNightGlory.com. I'm here live at Panther Fieldhouse, North Crowley High School. Ooh, almost messed up, didn't I? Yeah. North Crowley High School. Tommy Brakel, head coach. Man, what season is this for you?
23, Paul.
23?
And how long we've been doing it together? Pretty close to 23.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Talk to me about this year, man. 2021, Corona, the stuff you guys are having to deal with the coronavirus. How's that hurt you guys or helped you guys? Talk to me about that first.
Man, I think when you look at, the COVID-19 and all these kids have been through, I think you can look at it as glasses half full or glasses half empty. Okay. It's an awful thing. Okay. We all recognize that. Yeah. A lot of people have lost lives and lost loved ones. Okay. But I think that you can look at it as that glass is half full or all of these kids have had an opportunity to adapt and not make excuses and persevere through challenging times. And so that's what we've encouraged all of our guys to do and all of our coaches to do. We've talked as a coaching staff about, when this story of what 2020 really is over, and it will be over. And when you're reflecting back, what is your story going to tell? What was your story? Wow. And, we all have an opportunity to get to be better from it. I've had to get out of my comfort zone. I've had to learn how to do things technology-wise that maybe I haven't ever had to do in coaching before. I've had to learn how to, pick up the phone and call a kid instead of just shooting a text to him because I've seen his body language and I know something's wrong with him. Now I've had to call and ask, how are you doing? And find a way to pull it out of them because we weren't with them like we're used to being with them. So we've had to, reach into a whole different toolbox and find tools to be able to be successful as coaches.
Wow, that's more than a mouthful right there, man. And you always shoot it straight. I love that about you. This year here, man, we all that's great. What you just said, stamina-wise, conditioning-wise for your kids right now. How's that been for this process?
We're behind. We're behind, and I imagine most schools are behind. Okay. I know every school is in a little bit of a different situation. Some were able to do a little bit more with strength and conditioning. Okay. Some decided to play in a few more fall league games and events and stuff like that. We were kind of middle of the road. We had strength and conditioning all summer, but we were real quick to shut it down if there were any problems. We always wanted to have, the health and safety of our student athletes in mind with everything we did. So, we would go for about 2 weeks, and then we might shut it down for a week over 4th of July or something and really let the school district come in and sanitize everything and clean. Again, nobody's really known what to expect with all of this. And so, I guess what a lot of people are saying is just to expect the unexpected. So we're a little bit behind where we'd like to be right now. And I think it even gets magnified a little bit because this particular team is a team that you can't say we're real young when we got 8 guys returning. But then our young guys are really young. I got 2 guys that, 8th grade experience. I got another one that's freshman experience. And then I got a handful that have only been on the JV, and haven't been up with us. So I think that there's a pretty large separation between the guys that really get North Crowley basketball and the ones that are still figuring it out. And so that may, kind of the combination of the coronavirus stuff and the separation of experience and a lack of experience within our team. This may be a team that takes a little bit longer to get to where we need to go, but I do think it's a team that once we get there, we got a chance to be pretty good.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Got a good balance of good size, quickness, athleticism, guys that can get to the rim. Man, I'm really pumped up about seeing you guys. The main thing is because my kid played for DeSoto, and we were always about defense. And I watched you tonight, and a large percentage of what you talked about tonight was value in possessions, 50-50 balls. If you don't value these possessions, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to value your minutes. Things like that. North Crowley basketball. Other than that, is there anything else about North Crowley basketball that somebody they don't know us right here, right?
Right.
What would you tell them about North Crowley basketball?
Well, I do think that we've always hung our hats on, defense and valuing possessions. And, you talk about DeSoto. I can't tell you all the games that Chris Dyer and that we have just went, tooth and nail fighting over defensive possessions and had some incredible defensive battles. But, I think if there's one thing, about North Crowley basketball, it's the pride that these kids take. We've had some very talented individuals that have come through. Okay, there is taking nothing away from those guys. But we've also had some teams that weren't quite as talented that still won district championships, that still went multiple rounds in the playoffs. Our kids take a lot of pride in representing their school, representing their community, representing this program. And when the torch gets passed to them, they really feel good about it. And so I think that's something that maybe the average outside person doesn't know about North Crowley basketball, that we've won, is it 18 district championships in 20 years or 19 and 21 or something like that. I mean, something crazy, the success that we've had. And it's been continuous success. So I think that's one of the things. And as a staff, we take a lot of pride in it, too.
You got a great staff. They're always good with me. Let's talk about 23 years of doing this. Last year, first round, bounced out the playoffs. I hate to bring that up to you. Talk to me about that moment to where you guys are now for some of your seniors right now that, I just interviewed some of them and they still feel that loss to Haltom and they're ready to get at them.
Right.
Talk to me about your feelings about how do you overcome that kind of stuff year round, year in? Because, losing that last game of the season, it ain't the championship game. I know it's gotta hurt.
Well,
talk to me about how Tommy Brakel handles all that.
In 23 years, I've had 22 opportunities to lose my last game. Everybody that makes the playoffs, unless you win the state championship, it's going to be in that last game, and that wasn't an easy one. But Haltom played really well that night. It was a great defensive battle, and we kind of were who we were. We weren't a great offensive team last year. We had to win games on the defensive end of the floor. And we poured our hearts out on the defensive end of the floor, and we just weren't quite good enough that night. And so even though you never like getting beat, it was a great team a team that I felt like overachieved a little bit at times. And so even though the loss was disappointing, the season, didn't feel disappointing because they went and won a district championship, when it wasn't one of our most talented teams, top to bottom. I do think at some point we're going to look, now that they're in our district, we're going to look on that schedule and see Haltom. And it's going to,
like I said, the kids are already talking about that game already.
But there's even a bigger picture than that out there, And I think that you can always judge success, in an individual game, but also in a season, is how close did you get your team to overachieving. And, so that's our ultimate goal is getting these kids to overachieve on the court, overachieve in the classroom, become, really good young men. One of the reasons I love having you guys out here, the opportunity to public speak, and stuff like that. There's so much more than just the wins and losses that we're able to put with this thing.
That's what I respect about you the most, man. These packets, game in, game out, it doesn't matter. You're going to have them already available. Marketing your kids, man. Hats off to you on that. Hi, this is Paul Miranda with FridayNightGlory.com. I'm here live at Panther Fieldhouse in North Crowley, Texas. Remon Tuck, starting point guard, been here for a minute here. I saw you a couple of years ago, Lamar against North Crowley in the playoff game, man. Blew me away, man. Talk to me about your transition from 2 years ago to what kind of player you are today.
Well, I would say I'm more of a leader now. Back then, I was just like one of the role guys, but I had to build up and become one of the leaders on the team for the younger group. So it's my job to lead the team. Lead us to our victories. When we down, I'm gonna pick everybody up. I'm gonna keep positive vibes for our team.
Okay. That year, you guys, did y'all end up beating Lamar that day, or? Mm-hmm. And the road wasn't as simple. Mm-hmm. Getting the state, as you see, going further and further in the playoffs is hard here in Texas. What are some of the anticipations for you guys this year? What kind of aspirations do you guys have this year?
Oh yeah, we hold a lot of grudges. All the teams that we lost to in the playoffs previous years. Matter of fact, the 2 teams that we lost to the playoffs are in our district this year.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
Talk to me. Who?
Euless Trinity and Halton. Yeah, so
they're on the list.
Yeah.
Paul Bismonti.
Number 2.
Okay. So that's going to be an interesting matchup that I definitely need to try to make sure the Friday Night Glory guys at to see Halton City against North Crowley. Tell me about some of the guys on the team, man, that you're really excited for, that you think this year that people need to watch out for. I mean, you the point guard. I know you know everybody in and outs on this, right? So tell me who should we be looking out for when we come to see North Crowley play?
I'll say our whole team, to be honest. But the main guys I would say is Malik Clinton. He one of our other leaders, one of our scorers. He gonna be aggressive. He play defense. He give guys open looks. He can do everything. And another guy I would say is Marques Sales.
Okay.
He transferred last year away, but then he finally came back. I feel like he gonna be a big piece for our offense and defense league. So I would say those 2 guys are the top 2 guys that I see like y'all keep an eye on.
Okay, so wait a minute. He left and came back?
Yeah,
you let him come back?
Man, he left at the beginning of the season because he wasn't getting enough playing time.
Okay.
But it was only 2 games though.
Okay.
But I mean,
okay.
But then he ended up coming back because he said it wasn't like nobody else like North Crowley, so he wanted to come back.
Okay.
So we accepted him back. He part of our family. He went here since middle school and elementary stuff. So yeah, we accepted him back. He gonna be a big piece for our offense.
This is the last year for you right now. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts going into this season, man?
Man, like I still remember games from freshman year when I was at the freshman campus. It's crazy. Life goes by fast. But this year it's gonna be a big year for me. I feel like this gonna be my best year out of all the years I played in. I just got so much better. I got better mentally, physically. I studied a lot. Changing my game up and what best fits for me and this program in my future.
Okay.
So I feel like this year is gonna be my biggest year.
Okay. Now I'm the Real Talk Nation, and I got my ear on the streets. They're always leaning down, right? Mm-hmm. Patella injury. Yeah. You've been having a little tweaking of that right now. Talk to me about that, man. How you doing right now? Because you look like you're moving real well. I didn't really see that a whole lot this summer from you. Mm-hmm. By the way, you look like you was kind of. I didn't know what was going on with you, but
I don't know. Like at first they said it was a patella injury, but I recently found out like 2 weeks ago that I had tore something in my knee, and I was playing
just
through
a little
that.
Small thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I had a partial tear,
and
I didn't even know I was playing through a tear.
Ooh.
But it's crazy because how still like explosive I was, even though I was playing with a tore patella tendon. So I'm
just had a little.
Yeah.
Let's not even make it seem like it was that serious. It was a little bitty one, but it was enough to slow him down a little bit.
But I feel a whole lot better. I feel like I can do certain cuts without my knee hurting.
Okay.
So yeah, I feel way better.
Well, you look good tonight. You're one of the main ones that I'm paying attention to tonight. Like I said, I saw you 2 years ago, and I walked away. You said you was just a little role player then. I came away from that game saying that you was the biggest reason why y'all won that game. I think I interviewed you that night as well.
Yeah.
And I never forgot that. You're a heck of a player. I love small point guards. You bring it, man. And so tell me, what's that like for you, man? You ain't getting no media love. You know what I'm saying? Or no recruiting love right now because they always say, "Oh man, he's a little small point guard." How you feel about all that? Get that off your chest.
Well, yeah, I just take it as
get your chest out. Put it
I just take it as motivation. I mean, I've got like a couple of colleges to reach out to me. Okay. It's progress, but I'm gonna keep proving them to everybody. I don't care if I only got 2 or 1. All I need is 1 scholarship, to be honest.
Okay.
But I'm trying to, even though I got 1, I'm gonna keep trying to keep driving to get more scholarships and more teams interested in me.
Okay.
So I just take it as motivation to help myself on the court.
Okay. Lastly, man, I have a huge amount of respect for your head coach, Tommy Brakel. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about your 4 years of being here with him, how much does this mean for you to bring something special for him this year in your final year? Do you have any kind of expectations like that? I mean, any kind of thoughts through your mind off that?
Man.
Doing something extra. I mean, come talk to him.
Man, I mean, Coach Bryan, he's an amazing coach. You know, I know, like when I was like growing up around here, everybody was saying he was all mean and stuff. But Coach Bryan, I mean, he just love to win, and whatever guy's gonna play the hardest, that's the guys who gonna roll with. You know, I play the hardest. Well, I feel like I'm one of the guys that play the hardest. So you know, I'm gonna bring it every night. So yeah, Coach Brakel, he's very inspirational. He like to bring up his teammates, you know, keep confidence in them. So I feel like with him as a coach, we're gonna always go far as the North Crowley Panthers.
3. Okay. Hi, this is Paul Miranda with FridayNightGlory.com. I'm here live at Panther Fieldhouse in North Crowley, or shall I say Crowley, Texas, North Crowley High School. I'm here live with junior Bryan Thomas. Yes, Bryan Thomas, a big 6'5" post for the Panthers. Talk to me, man. This is a new season. Cronin kind of, put us down a little bit. We still in here.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about what this year means for you going into your junior year, coming off of a pretty good summer from you, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me on your what can we expect from you this year after this great summer that you had?
I just want to be a better leader. That's really it. I want to be a better leader, talking to my teammates on the court. Mm-hmm. And then I want to be a better defender. Like I know last year I won Defensive Player of the Year in the district, but I feel like I want to win it again.
So you done took my next question, man. I want you to elaborate a little bit about being the defensive player. Offensively, where we at on that? Because I'm seeing, I watched the practice today. You look like you got that eye of the tiger or something going on. Somebody been talking about your mama or something because you dunking everything right now.
Yes,
talk to me about that.
It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I ain't been dunking it enough. I need to start dunking the ball more, really finishing at the rim stronger.
You took somebody's feelings.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to call your teammate out, but you took somebody's feelings earlier, face to face too. By the way, you played with Urban DFW this summer. Southern Assault, same thing. They both the same group to me. Talk to me about that experience and how that, because that was a big stage for you. Talk to me about that level of play and how you plan on incorporating that through your junior, senior.
It was just a lot of good players on the court. Especially, really a lot of good players on the court. Practice was really intense. I feel like I can bring some of that into these practices here.
Okay. Any expectations as far as what can we expect out of North Crowley as far as any state runs?
State run. That's what I wanted. That's what I want.
All right, so Remon Tuck, and I don't mean to be starting nothing, but Remon Tuck said something about Haltom City and another team that y'all got on the list, man, because of some losses last year, and they're in your district this year. What's your thoughts on that?
I want to be Haltom again. I feel like they got the best of us last year in the first round. Really hurt us, especially losing in the first round. I feel like we shouldn't have lost that game.
Okay. So state championship?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay. Lastly, and I did Remon like this as well, the relationship that you have right now. As far as with head coach Tommy Brakel, what he's been for you so far, your maturation process, becoming this player that I think you're getting ready to be. I wrote about you 2 years ago, and you kind of caught my lazy eye. You kind of been feeling on my emotions every now and then. You tickle me a little bit with some good spots here and then. You go back to being smooth. Talk to me about the conversation that Coach Brakel's been having with you about bringing that inner dog out. Mm-hmm. On a constant, consistent basis.
He just tries to get the best out of me every practice. Get on me. It don't hit. He might say he gonna say it's hard, not hard feelings. What's the word? Tough love. So he can get the best out of me in every practice and every game.
Has he ever made you cry?
No, sir.
Just checking. All right, so he's not all that bad then as a coach, because traveling the word on the street, Brakel can't coach. He's mean and he can't,
Yes, sir.
You ain't vouching for none of that, huh?
No, I'm not vouching for that.
None of that. Okay. All right. So, See, junior year, you guys are going to state. That's the expectations. You said you was all district last year, all defensive players last year.
Yes, sir.
Any other goals like that?
District MVP.
District MVP?
Yes, sir.
How you gonna do that with all this heat you got on your team, man? You already got C.J. Williams. Sales, what's my boy, come on, man. How you going to do that?
Just being a great teammate.
Give me the ball, Remon. That's what he's saying to you right now. All right, we're not going to do that. Hi, I'm Paul Miranda with FridayNightGlory.com. I'm here live at Panther Fieldhouse in Crowley, Texas. North Crowley High School. 2022 forward / guard maybe sometimes the way you be shooting out there behind that three-point line. C.J. Williams, y'all. Live and direct with my man right here. Talk to me. Give me an idea, man. This is the 2021 season. What can I expect to see from you this year from North Crowley?
A lot of energy, defense, crashing to the boards, a little bit of everything this season. Coming off an injury, so I got something to prove more than other people do.
Okay, let's talk about that. The injury last year, you suffered a leg injury, right? Shoulder injury, I'm sorry. How have you recovered from that? How's it feeling right now, man? And, give me an idea what, how losing that season last year felt, man. Give us an idea how that felt. Talk to me.
Last season, it ain't feel too good like seeing everybody play, but like I had to hype them up for a season because they still had a season, and I just had to stay positive, and I just did rehab, so my shoulder feel good right now. I feel better than ever, so my shoulder good. Okay. I'm back healthy.
Okay. I was at some of these camps, and I've been watching you this summer. I've been having my lays out on you, man. I was like, dang, Brakel, this C.J. Williams, he's starting to turn me on right here. I'm kind of liking him right now. What's your recruitment like, right now as it is, and where do you think it's going to be after this season?
My recruitment right now, I ain't really got no recruitment right now, but like.
It's not where you wanted to be.
Yeah, it's not where I wanted to be. But by the end of the season, they'll be there.
Okay, because I got a feeling it's going to be there too. You've been having great. I saw you at the league, right? At the Pangos, the league. I mean, I thought you were very good in that one. And looking at you at practice tonight, man, looks like you're going to have a big time role as far as getting buckets. Blocking some shots here and there. You know what I'm saying? Anything else I need to tell if I'm trying to give something to the college coaches right now, what is it that you think you need to give a little bit more of yourself for this team, for them to see?
I'm just always going to work hard no matter what and just lift my teammates up.
Okay. Point guard Remon Tuck, talk to me a little bit about him, man. Your feelings about him, and I think you need to do the politically correct because he the one with the ball, man.
Yeah. He a good teammate. He get all his teammates open, get us all open. He know how to take care of the ball and, give it up. And he just got a good eye for the ball, good vision.
Okay. Bryan Thomas was last year's Defensive Player of the Year for the district. Do you have any kind of goals like that? I mean, not just for any accolades like that you want to achieve after this?
Yeah, whatever I could get. I'll go for all of them if I could.
That means y'all got to win championship first, all right?
Yeah, we got to win it. We're going to get there.
All right, just checking with you on that. Coach Brakel, I have tons of respect for him, man. And I know you're a player, and I know sometimes you got to say the right things. But tell me, honestly, your feelings about playing for him. This is your second year playing?
Year.
Yeah, second year with him. Give me an idea of what's that been like.
A great coach. He always supported me through my injury, lifted me up, always was there for me. He strived me to be a better player than I'm already am, and just keeps building me and getting me to where I'm supposed to be later on in the future. He's a great coach.
Okay, I like that. This is my dude right here, y'all. C.J. Williams, North Crowley. I'm telling y'all better get you more than just your lazy eye on him because mine's already. Hi, I'm Paul Miranda with FridayNightGlory.com. We're here live at Panther Fieldhouse in Crowley High School. That's Crowley, Texas, y'all. Y'all know the place. I'm with my man, Marques Sales, senior guard for North Crowley. All right, so I'm gonna ask you first of all how you doing right now. We're going through this Corona stuff, man. What have you been doing to stay safe right now?
Yeah, I've been quarantining. Right now I'm virtual instead of going to school, but I'm gonna transition into going back to school when everything clears up a little bit.
So you a transitioning type, man. I heard you kind of left for a little bit, then you came back.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me, man. Let's look, because I like keeping it real and so forth, man. Talk to me what that experience was like, and how you come back, and it seems like the players have kind of took you back with open arms, man. Give me the lowdown on all that, man.
I just felt like I needed a bigger role. It was really a selfish act on my end why I left. But I came back. I decided to put my ego aside and do whatever I need to do to help our team win.
Wow, that's big, man. That's a sign of serious maturity right there. When a brother says something like that, man, it's on him. I got to give you props on that. I'm watching you play. I hadn't seen a whole lot of you. Who you play AAU with?
PB Nation.
PB Nation.
Yes, sir. Arlington, Texas.
Arlington, Texas. Who you coach you?
Johnny Jordan.
Johnny Jordan, man. Yeah, they do good things out there at PB Nation. Talk to me about playing that AAU style coming into high school ball right now. Is there any kind of difference for you?
It's a little bit more of a difference. High school ball is a little bit more fast paced. AAU ball, you can take your time with things. It's really like a system for high school ball. Okay. And then for AAU, it's more like freestyle. You can showcase your talents.
Showcase your individual talent,
yes,
right?
Sir,
okay,
yes,
I like that. We looking at the guys right now trying to do the dunking thing right now.
Yes, sir.
I see you shooting a lot of jump shots, man. And I said, I want to see this kid because I've watched you in a couple of camps and so forth as well. Are you that kind of dude and get to the rim? I mean, I know you can shoot the thing. I mean,
yes,
are you a rim? Can you get to the rim? And why I need to know?
I can. I started off playing big man. I'm trying to transition out to more of the wing.
No doubt.
Trying not to be one dimensional. I'm trying to be a multiplayer.
So you on the fly, straightening out your game on the fly. I like that. What can I expect from you, from North Crowley to see Mr. Marques Sales this year? What's going to be different than in the past for you?
You're gonna see a better attitude. You're gonna see better. I'm helping out when I'm not in the game, clapping for my teammates. High spirits. I don't want to be a cancer to the team. I want to help the team. Yes, sir.
I like that, man. You really self-critiquing yourself kind of strong tonight right now, man. It's okay. All right. So this year here, any team that you really want to get at this year, I mean, that 7-5A, that 7-6A, that bracket over there kind of tough. Outside of them, is there anyone that you really want to get at this year? Any team that's on your schedule that I just want to get at?
I wasn't here when we got bounced out in the first round.
Okay.
But I feel the same hate, or not hate, but hate. I feel the same hate for Halton. I really want to get at them because my teammates lost, and so since they lost, I wanna get at them just as bad as they do.
Okay. Halton. Ooh. Man, every one of the kids and one of the teams done spoke on that. I got to make sure we have the Friday Night Glory team for that game. North Crowley against Halton was turned out to be the one right now, man. There's a lot of ill feelings that way, but okay. Last but least, man, I've been asking all the kids, man, because like I said, I'm a big Tommy Brakel fan. Talk to me about your experience with him right now, especially through last year to this year right now. What's the conversation been like between the two of you guys, and what is it that's going to get you to give all that you can in this?
It's very open-minded. I feel like me and him built a relationship to where we could tell each other anything, and that's the best thing that you want from a player to a coach, to be able to speak your mind, and be able to speak your mind, and, do everything you need to do to help the team win. I love that.
Okay. Any expectations as far as getting to San Antonio?
Any expectations?
In March?
Any expectations?
Yeah.
Very high expectations. High expectations for our team. I love our group of guys, and I feel like we can do it.
Who's your one dude, man? That's your dude on this team, man. I got to ask you that, man. Anyone?
One dude. If I have to pick, I'm gonna go with CJ number 2. That's my
CJ Williams.
That's my little bro. I'm trying to be a mentor to him, because I'm an upperclassman.
No doubt.
To him, and I wanna be able to help him be able to take that next step. I love that. I love him. That's my partner in crime.
That's my dude too, man. What a coincidence, huh? All right, I'm Paul Miranda with FridayNightGlory.com. This is my man Marques Sales, the senior college coaches. Get your eye on this kid, man. This dude is coming. He's self-critiquing himself as he goes. tell you got some talent, man. I think y'all need to pay attention to him. Hi, this is Paul Miranda with FridayNightGlory.com. I'm here live at Panther Fieldhouse, Crowley, North Crowley High School, y'all. I'm here with senior point guard or guard, shooting guard, point guard, my man, Malik Clinton. I don't know a whole lot about you. You need to introduce yourself to me, man. Talk to me and the people out there, really.
Yes, sir.
Tell me more about you, man. Give me an idea what I need to expect from you this 2021 basketball season.
I like finding my teammates, getting open, driving, penetrating, basically a facilitator, getting my team, finding my big man, knocking down mid-range, knocking down open shots.
Okay. Who'd you play summer ball with this year?
I played with Mash, but the last summer I played with Moutier.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How's that transition for you, man? Coming from AAU back into high school ball, is there any kind of difference? Any awkwardness? Talk to me.
It's different roles, definitely. With AAU, definitely more scoring and more running, and like not coming down running plays. In school, you take your time running plays and make sure you get wild on shots.
Okay. What is your role for the North Crowley Panthers? Talk to me on that.
Definitely finding my teammates, knocking down open shots, and not turning the basketball over and playing great defense.
Okay, because you can't leave that last one out. That should be number one around here. You know, I know Tommy Brakel very well, and I know he don't play when it comes to that defense. Defense win championships. With that said, you've been here 4 years, right?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about your relationship with Coach Brakel, what he's meant for you all these years. The best thing that you've learned from him so far.
Definitely the best thing I learned from Coach Brakel is he's going to keep it real. He's going to make sure that you're giving your all, and if you're not giving your all, he's not going to play you at all. And if you're giving, he's going to see you at practice working hard. He's going to give you a shot at make you best chance at your shot and give it your all, basically.
Okay. I saw this quote right here. It says, value possessions, need more 50-50 balls. You don't value pressure, you value possessions. He said, I'm not going to value your playing minutes.
Yes,
you know. You think he's surreal on that?
Yes, he definitely for real.
Yes. Okay, I just take it, man. Because I noticed you were on the ground a lot trying to get them balls, man. And so that's why I wanted to ask you that, just to make sure that was something that he got in your head right now. Good thing to have, though. Talk to me about your recruitment, man. Is it where you want it to be? Give me an idea of where that's at.
It's definitely not where I want it to be yet.
Okay.
I'm working hard every day, trying to get more and more offers and working hard and get my recruitment out there.
Okay. Any ideal spot that you really want to go to? Or
no, sir, not really ideal. I'm just trying to get my name out there.
Okay, no doubt. Talk to me about who's your dude on this team, man. Who's the one guy that you say, man, that's my partner in crime?
More like the more seniors, more guards.
No one specific one?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
I see you hang around with Zero a lot.
Nah.
Just trying to throw that out. So, all right, so nobody in particular, man. So, man, out of all the players on North Crowley right now, who do you think is going to have the bust out here? Who's going to be the dude for this team, for real? Seriously.
You
know, because you're a point guard just like Tuck. Who is going is that go-to guy for y'all?
I believe BT, Bryan Thomas.
Bryan Thomas. Dang.
I think this is going to be his breakout year this year.
Ooh, sneaky Bryan Thomas. Okay. He seems a lot more aggressive this year. Yeah, that's why I said I told that to him when we interviewed him, and he played for Southern Salt this summer, man. I think they kind of brought a little more animal out of him. Did you feel that way any kind of?
Definitely. I seen him we was playing live, got him a good dunk in.
Was that him? Was that you he dunked on? That wasn't you?
No, sir.
Somebody got face-to-face on it, and we ain't going to point you out, cuz. We ain't going to do you like that. You think we're going to see a lot of that this year from Bryan?
Definitely.
Really? Man, because I'm going to tell you, I saw Bryan 2 years at a fall league, and he was like, peaking a little bit, trying to get there. And then you see him a couple times out there, and it's just, and now I see him, and it looks like he back, getting aggressive. Do you really think we're going to get that aggressive out of him?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What are you going to do to make sure that happens?
Get him open.
Get him open?
Yes, sir.
That's all you going to do? Because it sounds like we're going to need to do some more talking to him.
Definitely. We're going to get him there.
He ain't getting it done. What you going to say to him?
Get your head in the game, play more hard, play physical.
You gonna say it like that?
Nah, it's not gonna be.
That's the PG version, right? All right. I'm just making sure. All right. So, Bryan Thomas is the dude, right? He goes down. Let's say he ain't the one. Now who's next?
I'm gonna go with my guy Tuck.
Tuck. Over CJ? Dang, CJ, what's going on? No, I'm playing. No, I like Tuck too. That's my dude as well. Good list you got right there, man, because without a strong point guard, man, it's hard to win games, man. And I noticed you two look like y'all got a nice little chemistry, balance of knowing who bring it up, who not. Talk to me about playing with Tuck, man, because this is Tuck's senior year too. Talk to me about that.
I've been playing with him since my freshman year.
And
yeah, okay. We've been finding him open, getting each other open, knocking down shots, working out together. The chemistry definitely there.
Okay. Hey, he is, man. I like that. Malik Clinton, my man, senior, North Crowley. He said his recruitment ain't where it needs to be, college coaches. Pay attention. Check North Crowley out. He wears number 3. I'm Paul Miranda with FridayNightGlory.com. We out.